Our verse this week is serve the Lord with gladness, right? We want to be a happy helper, right? Okay, well, here's Stevie and Amy. Okay? What do you see? What do you see? Ooh. Looks like they just finished eating, right? Stevie's taking the plates off the table. What's Amy doing? Amy washing the dishes. She's putting them all up there, right? And look at her face. She has a smile. She's like, I don't want to wash it. The water's dirty. Look at Stevie. He's taking the dishes off the table. He has a happy face too. He's thankful. Oh. And what do you think he said when he was done eating? Thanks, Mama. That was good. Okay, Mama's wiping the table down. Stevie's carrying the dishes. And Amy's washing them, right? She's making sure she does a really good job, right? And she's trying not to splash the water all over the floor, right? Because if you get the water on the floor, if you're not careful, what happens? Then you walk and it gets the floor all dirty, right? And nasty because your shoes are dirty, right? So, but they're doing a good job, aren't they? And they're happy. Serve the Lord with gladness. Do you have jobs that you do every day? Let's see. When I was in first grade, I had one job I did every day. I had other work that I had to do. And we took turns feeding the dog and taking the garbage out. We had to take it way, way, way out to the back of where we lived. Had a big, big yard. And the garbage, not the garbage like from the food garbage, like potato peels and eggshells and that kind of junk, had to go way, way, way out back. Long walk. And when it was dark, we had to do that. Ooh, that was always scary. I don't know why I was scared, but I was, because we had somebody that we had a barn. Somebody used to sleep in the barn. It's a man that used to come and sleep in our barn at night. And always scared because I never saw him. My dad did, but I never saw him. And it scared me. So I would run out there and I'd sing or whatever and run back in. That was one job I hated. But my one job I had every day was making the chocolate milk. Because we drank milk from Polvo. We did not like it. Nobody in the house liked it. No. But regular milk was very expensive and we could not afford that. And so we drank the Polvo milk. But what my mom did was she got chocolate. We put chocolate in it so that we could drink it because we did not like that. Okay? But that was my job. When I came home from school, I would take my clothes off. I would hang them up. And then I would go make the chocolate milk and put it in the refrigerator so it was cold by the time we ate our supper. That was my job. And then when I got a little bit bigger, I used to help make supper. Peel the potatoes. We had potatoes almost every day. And that was another one of my jobs when I got like second grade. Take the skin off the potatoes. Cut them up. Put them on to cook. We were very poor, but potatoes were not expensive, and that was something we ate a lot of potatoes. I still love potatoes. Gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy, yummy. My favorite. Yep, but that was my job. And then when I was a little bit bigger, because I was very short, like some of you are real small, and it was because I was so small, it was hard to get up and wash all the dishes because it would get the floor wet. And my dad didn't like that. So my bigger sisters washed the dishes. But then when I got like maybe second grade, then I started washing dishes. And every other night, one day we washed, day we dried. You wash today, you dry the next day. Then you wash, then you dry. Then you wash, then you dry. And my sister I had three sisters. The sister just older than me, we did it on school days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we did the dishes. And then my other two sisters, my big sisters, They did it on Saturday. They did it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Didn't like doing Sunday dishes. Because then my mom made a big meal with pans, pots and pans that were really hard to clean. Glad I didn't do those days, right? But what, did we fuss over it? No, we just did it. You have to do the dishes, you do the dishes, and we would talk and we would sing, we would do all sorts. We had a fun time washing dishes together as sisters. So if you make it a fun time, it doesn't have. And then on Saturdays was our day to clean the house. And we had 4 girls, so every girl got one room of the house. We all had to clean our bedroom, clean up our bedroom. But every month we would change rooms. So one month, your job is to clean the room where we ate our food. And that's usually that was your first room to clean, because that was your second room to clean. First room was the living room. You sweep the floor and you dust and get all the dust off of everything, right? That wasn't too hard. Then when you got a little bit bigger, then we did the dining room, the room where we ate, because you had to get down on your knees and scrub the floor. Scrub the floor and then dust everything that was in there. The next room that you learned to clean was the bathroom. Make sure the toilet was clean and the mirror was clean and the bathtub was clean. And the last room you learned how to clean was the kitchen, because that was lots of work. But so probably for a year, maybe 2 years, my job was the living room, till I could do it really well. And then I would graduate up. But then because I was the youngest, when I learned to do that, then we switched every month. But that was it. Saturday, that's what we did. You got up, you ate your breakfast, you made sure your room was clean, and you did your room, whatever your room was. And then you could go play. But no playing until your room was clean. Now, you guys are all big enough, right? I think I started cleaning the living room maybe when I was 5 in kindergarten. I think I started cleaning that in kindergarten. You guys are all big enough to help your mama, right? She can give you a cloth, a trapeador, and you can wipe the dust off of things, right? You can help with the dishes. You're all big enough to wipe the dishes, right? Or at least carry them. We never, ever, ever leave our dishes on the table. You eat, slop all over, and walk away, right? Oh, no. No, when you are done eating, what do? You go get your dishes. You put them wherever your mama asks you to push your dishes. Everybody's different. In the sink or the pan or whatever your mama wants you to push them. And then what do? You go back to the table. You look, did you make a mess? Did you spill food? Did you spill your cereal? If you spilled anything, what do? You go get a cloth, go get a trapeador, and wipe your table down, right? But do you throw your dirt on the floor? Here's what some children do. Here's what some people do. They wipe the floor. Do you put all the dirt onto the floor? No, because then people step on it. Ugh. And then it's hard to clean. Nope. Here's what you do. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Get your cloth, right? Get it wet. Not too wet. Not too wet, right? Bring it out so it's not all soggy. Okay? Get your cloth. And what do? You wipe everything, but you wipe it off the table. Let's do this. Let's do this back here. Okay, there we go. That'll work. You wipe it off the table into your hand, right? Wipe all that dirt into your hand, right? And then what do? You go to the trash can or whatever, and you put it outside or in the sink or whatever. Then you wash it off, right? Right? All that dirt. You don't throw it on the floor, because then it gets all stuck in like rice, arroz. Ew, that's messy on the floor, right? So what do? When you're done eating, you go get a washcloth, go get a cloth, right? You go to the table, go to the mesa, clean off your table, get it nice and clean. And if there's any gooky stuff, put it in your hand, then go throw it away, right? And wash your hands, right? Then what do? You look at the floor. Did you make a mess on the floor? And then what do? Go get your dog. Here, go eat that. Is that what you do? Better not. Come here. Here, buddy. Come on. Here, clean the floor. There's some uddles. Or your cat. My cat used to like churros. Okay, what do? No, you don't go get your cat or your dog and say, oh, go clean up the floor. Go get a broom, right? Sometimes, did you ever drop an egg on the floor? It's a mess, right? It's hard to clean up. I used to go get the cat. Hey, Chicle, come here. Here, want an egg? Chicle, want an egg? And Chicle would come and eat. Loved eggs, right? That's how I clean it. But then I would get a cloth and clean it up afterwards, right? But when you make a mess, what do? Clean it up. Do not leave a mess for your mama. Your mama is not your criada. Oh, no. Mama is not the criada. She's not there to clean up all your messes. No. So, when you're done eating, take your dishes, put them where they belong. Help your mama, right? Now, everybody was eating together, but if mama's not there, what do? You get your cloth, wipe the table, check the floor, and if it's your turn to do the dishes, you'd wash the dishes, right? Or sometimes, like in my house, everybody washes their own dishes, right? Go wash your dishes. Because if you leave them there in the sink, it gets bugs, right? Okay, so what do you need to do? Be a happy helper. Serve the Lord with gladness. Remember, everything you do to help somebody else is the same as help.